Hey Lions fans, one pride. I'm Derek, and I'll update you on everything happening in Detroit. The Detroit Lions have endured a season filled with triumphs and setbacks, but recent injuries to key players threaten to derail their Super Bowl dreams. Despite showing resilience and holding a 12-2 record, the team's challenges have reached a tipping point with the loss of foundational players, making their path to postseason glory uncertain. Let's check out the big news from the last few hours and a great addition to lead the Lions to victory in the Super Bowl. First, pay attention. I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like what we do, could you take a moment to click on the like button? It's a great way to support us at no cost to you. Thanks a million. Well, the Lions faced a devastating blow following their narrow 48-42 loss to the Buffalo Bills, a game that snapped their franchise record 11-game winning streak. Head coach Dan Campbell addressed the media somberly, confirming the loss of 3 critical players for the remainder of the season: running back David Montgomery, defensive tackle Alan McNeil, and cornerback Khalil Dorsey. Montgomery and McNeil both require season-ending knee surgeries, while Dorsey underwent surgery after suffering a broken leg during the Buffalo game. Additionally, cornerback Carlton Davis III will be sidelined indefinitely due to a severe jaw injury sustained in the same matchup. These injuries compound an already depleted roster that has placed over 20 players on injured reserve this season. David Montgomery's absence, a significant offensive void. Montgomery's contribution to Detroit's success this season cannot be understated. The running back amassed 775 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns, while also contributing 341 receiving yards. Often paired with rookie sensation Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery served as the power complement in Detroit's dynamic backfield. His physicality and consistency were instrumental in maintaining balance within the Lions' offense. Montgomery's absence leaves Gibbs and backup Craig Reynolds with increased workloads. While both are capable, neither fully replicates Montgomery's bruising running style. Montgomery's injury also robs him of an emotional homecoming against his former team, the Chicago Bears, a matchup he had eagerly anticipated. On the defensive side, McNeil's loss is equally significant. The defensive tackle led the team with 7 tackles for loss, tying with defensive end Aiden Hutchinson and linebacker Alex Anzalone before their injuries earlier this season. McNeil anchored a defensive line already ravaged by injuries, with 7 other linemen on injured reserve. His absence exacerbates the Lions' struggles in stopping the run and pressuring opposing quarterbacks. Khalil Dorsey, an unsung hero on special teams, was a versatile contributor, both as a tackler and a return specialist. His explosive 72-yard kickoff return against Tennessee was pivotal in a tightly contested game. With Dorsey now out for the season, the Lions must rely on less experienced players to fill his multifaceted role. On the other hand, star defensive end Aiden Hutchinson, who suffered a broken tibia and fibula in Week 6, continues to be a source of inspiration for his teammates. During a podcast appearance, Hutchinson reaffirmed his determination to return if the Lions reach the Super Bowl. His commitment to recovery and unwavering support for the team highlights his role as a leader both on and off the field. While some reports suggest a potential return by the NFC Championship game, Hutchinson remains focused on ensuring his comeback aligns with his recovery timeline. His words serve as a rallying cry for a team grappling with adversity. Despite the mounting challenges, head coach Dan Campbell remains steadfast. His message to the team emphasizes resilience and seizing opportunities. "Some guys are going to have an unbelievable opportunity," Campbell said, urging young and veteran players alike to step up. With 3 critical games remaining, including a season finale against the Minnesota Vikings, Detroit's postseason fate hangs in the balance. The Lions are tied with Philadelphia for the top seed in the NFC and must fend off Minnesota to secure the NFC North crown. A great solution, with Montgomery out, the Lions must explore external options to bolster their running back depth. The most viable solution lies in signing a player from another team's practice squad. Several candidates fit Detroit's needs. Royce Freeman, Chicago Bears practice squad. A former third-round pick by the Denver Broncos, Royce Freeman is another intriguing option. Currently part of the Chicago Bears practice squad, Freeman has yet to take the field this season. Despite his lack of recent game experience, his skill set aligns well with the Lions' immediate needs. Standing at 6 feet tall and weighing 238 pounds, Freeman is a physically imposing back who thrives in short yardage situations and power runs. Freeman's career highlights include a productive rookie season with Denver, but his role has diminished in recent years as he moved between teams. His ability to serve as a traditional downhill runner makes him a strong complement to the more agile Gibbs. However, his limited impact as a receiver and lack of recent playing time might raise concerns about his readiness to step into a critical role late in the season. If the Lions prioritize size and physicality over versatility, Freeman could be a valuable addition to their roster. Zonovan Knight, New York Jets practice squad. Perhaps the most familiar name on this list is Zonovan Bam Knight, who spent time with the Lions during the 2023 season and 2024 preseason. Knight competed with Reynolds for a backup spot, but ultimately found his way to the New York Jets practice squad. His brief stint with Detroit showcased his potential as a reliable and consistent runner, even if his production was limited. Knight's strengths lie in his athleticism and agility. At just 24 years old, he brings a youthful energy and upside that could rejuvenate the Lions' offense. Knight excels in between the tackles runs, offering dependable short yardage gains rather than explosive plays. His skill set aligns well with Montgomery's, making him a natural fit within the Lions system. Additionally, Knight's experience on special teams adds another layer of value. With the Lions recently losing Khalil Dorsey, Knight's ability to step in as a kick returner could fill multiple needs simultaneously. During his college career and brief NFL appearances, Knight demonstrated his capability in the return game, making him a versatile asset. Knight's familiarity with the Lions playbook and coaching staff could expedite his integration into the roster, giving him an edge over other candidates. Dalvin Cook, Dallas Cowboys practice squad. A seasoned veteran and four-time Pro Bowler, Dalvin Cook is perhaps the most notable name among available options. Currently on the Dallas Cowboys practice squad, Cook has been elevated to their active roster twice this season, although he has managed only 8 carries for 20 yards in limited action. Despite these modest numbers, Cook's impressive track record cannot be overlooked. During his tenure with the Minnesota Vikings, Cook recorded 4 consecutive 1,100-yard rushing seasons, cementing his reputation as a reliable and dynamic back. At 29 years old, Cook's age and injury history are considerations. Over the years, he has battled a torn ACL, groin and hamstring injuries, and a torn labrum, missing 27 games in 8 seasons. However, when healthy, Cook remains a formidable force. His playing style, characterized by a combination of agility and power, closely mirrors Montgomery's approach, making him an ideal fit for the Lions' offensive scheme. Furthermore, Cook's receiving skills add a layer of versatility, enabling him to complement Gibbs in both rushing and passing plays. The key concern lies in Cook's durability, but if the Lions are willing to take the risk, he could provide the experience and production needed for a deep playoff push. Replacing a player of David Montgomery's caliber is no small feat, but the Detroit Lions have viable options to consider, whether they opt for the proven experience of Dalvin Cook. What are your thoughts on the potential moves and strategies discussed? Do you think signing Dalvin Cook would be a smart investment for the Lions? Or should they explore other options like Zonovan Knight or Royce Freeman? Leave in the comments the best plan and strategy for the Lions to win this next Super Bowl. Let's analyze the best answers. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for our channel. Join our community as a new fan to stay updated with our latest content. Let's strengthen Lions. Until the next video.